Guys, how are y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing fine. Today we're gonna be learning physics, sound. This if you think this took 1 hour to make, no, this only took like this individual slide took 2 minutes to make. This took 3 minutes to make, and this took 1 minute to make, 2 minutes to make. So all of this took 7 minutes to make. Yep, all these pretty slides only took 7 minutes to make. This is proof that you don't need. This is proof you don't need 10 years to make something look pretty. Anyways, today we're gonna be learning about sound in physics. So, what is sound? Sound is an energy which is carried by waves that is produced by vibrating objects. Let us understand this definition. Sound. Wait, let me just. So, sound is an energy we all. So, sound is an energy. Yes, sound is an energy. We all know sound is an energy. If you didn't know sound is an if you did not know sound is an energy, please go back to 6th grade, because even 5th graders know this. Anyways, sound is energy. Understood? And sound is also carried by waves. You heard the you heard the you Have you ever heard the word sound waves? Yep. Sound waves are the types of waves that carry sound. So, sound is carried by waves, and those waves are produced by vibrating objects. And objects which vibrate, which move a little bit, are called vibrating objects, and they produce these waves. Let us understand this through a diagram. Let us understand this through help of a diagram. Now, as you can see here, yellow is the sound energy, light pink is the vibrating object, and dark purple is the air. And dark purple arrows are the waves. Now, suppose this object is vibrating. Let me just select this. Wait, no, not this. Yep. Let me just select all of this, and wow, look, it's vibrating a bit. And when it's vibrating a bit, it's producing these sound waves that are going, and these vibrating object is producing the sound waves which are constantly getting made because this thing is vibrating. Yeah, so whenever this thing vibrates, the sound waves, they whoosh, they go up into the sky carrying the sound energy. Yay! And this yellow thing is the sound energy. Understood? Good. So simply, sound is an energy which is carried by these dark purple arrows called sound waves. And these dark purple arrows are produced by this object which is vibrating. Understood? If you not understood, ask me in the comments. Who am I even kidding? If people don't understand my videos, then they will not ask me in the comments. Instead, they will waste their time watching another video. And then I will not get to answer your questions, which will be very sad for me. Anyways, sound is produced through vibrating objects. So, let me explain this. We heard that sound is an energy. This energy is carried by waves, and waves are produced by vibrating objects. So because waves are produced by vibrating objects, sound cannot exist without vibrating objects, which simply means sound is produced by vibrating objects. Now, we will learn the speed of sound in different medium. I can't believe I have to foolishly explain this in every single physics video of mine to make you all understand, even though only one view, no, not one view, like many views this video will get, hopefully. Anyways, so as I was saying, speed of sound in different medium. The term medium, let me just highlight it. Come on. Yup. Now the term medium means an object in physics, okay? Medium means any object in physics. The table I'm recording this video on can be a medium. The chair in which I'm sitting on can be a medium in physics. The cupboard behind me when I'm recording this video can be a medium. This tablet can also be a medium. And guess what? Air is also a medium, because medium is anything that covers area. It has mass, basically matter. And air, water, and steel are mediums, so that's why I'm thinking them. So air is like 322 ms -1. ms means meter per second. Okay, ms means meter per second. And for air, the ms is 322. No, 332. Yeah, it's 332. I checked, it's 332. And for water, the ms is 1500. 1500. And the ms for steel is 5100. You can memorize this somehow. Okay, you know what? If you know the water ms, you can know the steel ms, because steel ms is just put because steel ms is just that, put a 1 over here and put the 5 over here, and then you get the steel ms. See? Exchange the places of 1 and 5, and then you get steel ms. So if you know water ms, you can get steel ms. And yep, anyways, longitudinal waves. What are longitudinal waves? Longitudinal waves are the vibration which goes in the same direction as the waves. Now, we know what a vibrating object is, but we learned that a vibrating object produces waves. You know what vibrating objects produce? Vibrating objects produce vibrations. When a vibration goes in the same direction as the wave which is carrying the sound, it is called a longitudinal wave. Understood? And now terms related to waves means we are gonna learn some words which are related to waves. Amplitude is the maximum amplitude is the max vertical displacement of wave. This simply tells us that whatever the displacement of wave is, that for example, the displacement of wave is 5 out of 12. Yeah, so the displacement of wave is 5 out of 12, suppose, let us assume that. And the amplitude maximum, suppose the displacement of the wave is 5 out of 12. And actually don't consider this as displacement, consider this as rating, because if you consider this as rating, then it will be easier for you to memorize. I'm saying for you people who don't like studying, okay? So suppose the maximum vertical suppose the vertical displacement of the wave is 5 out of 12. The maximum displacement is 12 out of 12, which is the maximum displacement of wave, which is nothing but the amplitude. Understood? I'm gonna explain once more. So the displacement of a wave, this is a wave, the displacement of this wave is 5 out of 12. Yes, I also don't know what vertical displacement means, but let's just blindly follow this thingy. I'm sorry. The maximum displacement will be 12 out of 12, which is the amplitude. Understood now? Yeah, okay, we'll have to do this fast. Okay, amplitude is high sound, okay? High amplitude means high sound. Okay? Because if the amplitude is high, like, suppose 12 out of 12. Or maybe if the amplitude is very high, if the amplitude is a very big number, then a very big sound will be produced. For example, that was a high amplitude. That high sound was produced by a high amplitude. That was a low amplitude. That low sound was produced by a low amplitude. I know I gave y'all a jump scare, but jump scares are necessary to learn physics. Okay. Wavelength. Distance between comprehension and rarefaction. So wavelength is the distance between comprehension and rarefaction. For example, this is the comprehension, this line. Let us call the comprehension C and the rarefaction R. Now suppose the distance between the comprehension and rarefaction is 1 centimeter. Then that 1 centimeter is the wavelength of the comprehension and rarefaction. If the distance between the comprehension and rarefaction is 1 kilometer, then the wavelength of these two is 1 kilometer. Understood now? Anyways, frequency. Frequency is the amount of sound a body can produce in 1 second. Pretend 1 second just happened, okay? That was 1 second, huh? That body, I banged this table with my hand and it produced so much sound that it scared you all, but let us assume it produced X amount of sound. Okay? Now the X amount of sound is the frequency of the table, which suppose a body produces 1 out of 12 sound, okay? Suppose there is this book which can produce 1 out of 12 sound. But when this book tries its hardest, when this book reaches its full potential, it can produce 12 out of 12 sound, okay? So, okay, I'll explain again, because I have a feeling some of y'all didn't understand. This is a purple thingy, a purple rectangle. The amount of sound this purple rectangle can produce in 1 second is its frequency. I banged the table just to make y'all understand the frequency. I'm sorry for scaring y'all, okay? I'm really sorry. SI unit is Hz, okay? Alright, the SI unit of amplitude is M, and the SI unit of frequency is Hz. Time period is 1 divided by frequency. So the amount of time anything sound related happens in is 1 divided by frequency. And anything frequency related, and frequency is 1 divided by time period, okay? Time period is 1 divided by frequency. For example, the frequency is 2. 2 divided by 1 is 0.2. So if the time period is 2 and we have to find the frequency. Frequency is 0.2. Understood now? Bye.